I'm a professional stray.
This improv story is based on the idea man tackles wasp nest. Let the story commence. Craig was walking down the street minding his own business when suddenly a wasp came out of nowhere. And Craig was like, oh! Oh! And he accidentally hit this guy. This guy went like, hit me! Because when I found it, I'm going to do that and do that and do that. And Craig went, it was me, you knucklehead. And then Craig went, the reason why I did it, so there's a wasp. And the guy barred, fuck him. And Craig went, right, I'm going to pass this on. I'm going to pay this forward to the wasps. So he followed the wasp back. And then he saw 2 wasps flying about. Then 5. He thought, we're getting there. 10 wasps, 20. And there it was. There was a war. Or a wall, as you would call it. A wall. But here in Glasgow, there's a dialect, sort of, kind of Glaswegian sort of dialect here, where wall is kind of said as war. There was a war, and there was a crack on the wall, and wasps are going in and out. And Craig was like, fucking got you, and he kicked it, booted it. And all the wasps were all coming and all flying about and all that. He's fucking booting it. You know, like a wee guy. You know what you used to do, any of you guys used to do when you were a wee guy? Kicking the fucking wasp nest like that, mon. They're daring each other to stand there. You've got to stand next to it like that for 5 seconds and then get away. Fucking brilliant. But he kicked it. And then he went, I need to know what I'm going to do. I'm going to fucking drown them. Didn't have any water. Except he did have water somewhere. He did have liquid somewhere. Where did he have it? Noise, boss. Well, boss, alright then. So he had it in 2 places. One was in his bladder. So he pished in the crack. And most of the wasps died, but a lot of them stung his cock. Now here's the thing. He needed just a wee bit more liquid, but his bladder was empty. And see, the sting, he liked it. So, and I can't go into it too much because of TOS and all the rest of it, but it excited him. The pain hurt so good. And so, that got him going, and he thought, I think I need just a wee bit more liquid, run about, say, like a teaspoon's worth of liquid. He didn't think to spit, but there you go. So, he did, you know, TOS, I kind of go into it, but he was in a state of excitement. So he did the business while standing there facing the last of these wasps. And cunts came up to him and he went, that's it, I'm getting jailed now. I'm going to get jailed for this. But they were all like that, right, come on, you can do it. And they were clapping along with each stroke. So they were kind of like that looking, and they were like that. Looking at the crack like that. So they're clapping on in rhythm with, and then eventually, because of TOS, I can't really say because of TOS, shot his muck right in the crack, and a builder came along and went like that. He didn't know what was going on. He said, what's that? Is that polyfiller there? That's not going to, you're going to need to, here, out the way. And the builder went like, there we go, that's what you want there. And that sealed it in. And the wasps died. But here's the thing, there was one wasp left. And see the spunk that was in there, because it had been sealed in, it retained its life. It retained its moisture because it was sealed in with this protective waterproof barrier. The spunk merged with the wasp. And Craig was sleeping one night, a year ago to the day. He got a knock on the door like this. It sounded like, it was actually done with multiple horns like this. But it didn't just sound like two different horns, it sounded like six horns at the same time. So is that 6 people there, or was that doing it with one horn, or that's strange. 6 people knocking at the same time. He thought, it's almost as if but that's impossible. And he's like, 3 a.m, he got down, and he's like, and he opened the door like that, the way they do in programmes. You open it like, you know, you don't look at the person first like that. Now, what's this all about? Like that. You know, they go like that. Now, you look here. And standing there was a wasp. But here, the legs were human legs. It then merged into a wasp's body. With a bit coming out the, you know, the arse came out. Arse sort of fucking hung down in this one arse cheek that had stripes on it and all that. And that was like wriggling about, like, as if it was sort of trying to get away or something. And then up to there, wasp, arms and all the rest of it. And then there, merged it back into a human head. Craig freaked it. And he fucking kicked fuck out of this wasp. And the wasp was like, "Da! It's me!" And Craig went, "No! No!" And the wasp died. It was too late. And then the wasp cracked open though, like that. Just as Craig was like, "Oh, I can't go on. Oh, what have I done? Oh, I just can't go on." And then he heard, and he looked down, and the wasp was cracking open. And Craig thought, "Oh, is it got to be like a human that comes out?" No, it's spunk. Ugh. Just cracked open, like dribbled it. Like, he's like, like you're humming, like rotten, curdled spunk. He was like, fuck. And he looked close, and there's like these wee wasps in it, like that. You know, fucking human wasps. He's like, Goodfella style, like. And then 3 wee guys walked up, well, like, out of the way, with a knife like that, and the spunk like that. You know, like Joe Pesci, you know, with the door open, you know, the boot of the motor, like that. And Craig went like, "You know what, fuck this, I'm way back to bed, man." And he woke up the next day and he went like, "I'm not going to talk about it, I'm not going to think about it at the end." That's the end of the story. But here's the twist. That was not an improv story. That was actually true. How do I know? One of the kind of wasp, human spunk things on the ground didn't get stamped on, didn't get stabbed, but actually grew up. And it got an operation to just sort of like take away the wasp stuff. That was me. That was me. This isn't a t-shirt, this is my skin. This is my skin. This is actually part of me. See, it makes sense now. Yep. Yep. So it all makes sense now.